just like them.
Hey there, fellow nerds and comic aficionados. Now that Secret Invasion has made its way to our screens, it's time to buckle up and prepare for the Skrulls' wild attempt to conquer Earth. The TV show may be loosely adapting the legendary Marvel Comics event, but it's got us hoping to catch a glimpse of the most powerful Skrull warriors. And trust me, these folks are no joke. We've seen them in all shapes and forms, from queens ruling with an iron green fist to cunning commanders, leading their Skrull troops with ruthless precision. And let's not forget the upgraded clones. These Super Skrulls are the masters of infiltration and strategy, slipping into the roles of beloved heroes and orchestrating mind-boggling schemes. So, in this episode, get ready to dive deep into the insane abilities that make them the ultimate infiltrators. It's going to be a wild ride as we explore the powers that make these Skrulls a force to be reckoned with in the Marvel Comics universe. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Skrull vs. Super Skrull. The ultimate Skrull elite, the Super Skrulls. These bad boys are the shock troops, infiltrators and special operatives of the Skrull Empire, and boy do they pack a punch. These are super soldiers decked out with powers that'll make your favorite Earth heroes look twice. But that's not all. They've even borrowed abilities from other aliens like the Shi'ar Imperial Guard or the Silver Surfer. Now you might wonder how they got these powers in the first place. At the beginning, it was all about technological abilities, cybernetic implants and such, mimicking those super abilities. But guess what? The Skrulls upped their game and went full-on genetic engineering, making those powers a part of the Super Skrull's very being. That's like a superhero smoothie directly injected into your DNA. And here's the kicker. These Super Skrulls come in all shapes and sizes. Some are Skrull warriors who willingly stepped up for the enhancement, embracing their inner super selves. Others are lab-grown clones created solely for the purpose of being these super-powered agents of chaos. Their assignments? Oh, they're all over the place. From protecting Skrull worlds and being the frontline combat shock troops, to pulling off top-secret superhero impersonations and laying low as sleeper agents. These guys do it all. Who is the first Super Skrull? How did he get his powers? Here's the scoop on the first ever Super Skrull, Skrull. This guy started off as a soldier in the Skrull army, fighting all those epic battles against the Kree. He was pretty darn good at it, earning himself quite the reputation and even starting a little Skrull family with his partner. After a string of major losses, poor Skrull was dishonored and kept away from his family, and to make matters worse, his daughter Jacinda decided to join the Skrull army to earn her dad's respect. But oh boy, she went and swallowed the Kree Sea-Torak gem, which led to some serious trouble and hiding. All this shame and family drama compelled Skrull to take an oath that's straight out of a space opera. He vowed to kill his own daughter for her crime against the Skrull Empire. Later comes the Fantastic Four, swooping in to stop the Skrulls from invading Earth during one of their missions. And guess what? That's when Skrull's life took a superpowered turn. The Skrull higher-ups decided to make him the Super Skrull. But how did he get those fantastic powers, you ask? Bioengineering, baby. The Skrulls got crafty and used some satellite relay thingy on their homeworld, Tarnax 4, to zap Skrull with cosmic energy. They implanted power receptors in his body and boom, the Super Skrull was born. With those cosmic rays coursing through his veins, the Super Skrull became a cosmic powerhouse. Move over, Fantastic Four, cause this guy's got it all. While Mr. Fantastic can only stretch a few thousand feet, the Super Skrull can stretch his body over a whopping 100 miles. He's got the strength to lift a cool 100 tons, flies faster than the Human Torch, and can even rip up some antimatter fireballs. Plus, he's got better invisibility skills than the Invisible Woman herself. Oh, and let's not forget about his shape-shifting and hypnotic abilities, cause he's got those too. Basically, the Super Skrull is a one-alien army with powers that even make the Fantastic Four's jaws drop.
Take your powers, go to some other planet, wipe out some other species, I don't give a damn.
Super Skrull Recipe. The creation of the Super Skrulls is one wild ride. Marvel's Secret Invasion series spilled the beans on this jaw-dropping reveal, and let me tell you, it's mind-blowing. Gravik and Gaia, the Super Skrulls, are the absolute powerhouses we never saw coming. The Skrulls had their hands on DNA from some heavy hitters, including the Avengers and even the mighty Thanos. and his pawns from Avengers Endgame movie. Now here's where it gets juicy. Gaia hooked Gravik up with a sweet sample from none other than Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel. That infusion of abilities turned Gravik into a living, breathing Avenger-level challenge. The Skrulls seem to have struck the motherlode of superhero genetics, incorporating the DNA of the mightiest MCU characters such as Hulk, Thor, Thanos, Abomination, and Cull Obsidian. It is a combination of unparalleled power. Furthermore, we mustn't overlook the immense abilities possessed by Carol Danvers, Ebony Maw, Mantis, and several other powerful individuals. With all these incredible abilities coursing through their green veins, the Super Skrulls are a true threat, a daunting bunch that could give even the Avengers a run for their money. These shape-shifting cosmic powers warriors are nothing short of extraordinary. They have basically evolved into a whole new level of Skrull-tastic with the creation of the Super Skrulls. Powerful enough to take down the Avengers? Here's a cosmic cocktail of superpowers, cause the Super Skrulls are packing some serious DNA juice. These shape-shifting wonders have been infused with the genetic goodness of various cosmic entities, and let me tell you, it's a power-packed extravaganza. Here's what we know. First up, we've got Groot in the mix. You know, the lovable Flora Colossus? Yeah, the one who can stretch and extend his tree-like body at will, plus sports a super seedy healing factor. While Gravik, the Super Skrull, has got a taste of Groot's abilities. We've seen him flaunting a Groot-like limb in the trailers for Secret Invasion, and let me tell you, it's pretty darn impressive. But that's not all. Gravik and his Skrull rebellion got their hands on a decapitated head of the Frost Beast. This gargantuan creature is lightning fast, and rumor has it, it even kept up with Thor at top speed. Next on the list is Cull Obsidian, a massive alien who gave the Avengers quite the run for their money. With enhanced strength, speed, and durability, he was a true challenge for the heroes. Gravik is sure to make good use of Cull Obsidian's abilities, even if the hammer he fought with isn't in their possession. And here's the shocker. Extremis, the super soldier serum from Iron Man 3, has made its way into the Skrull Rebellion's hands, and boy, it's a game changer. The regenerative qualities of Extremis could practically make the Super Skrulls invincible. Episode 3 of Secret Invasion gave us a sneak peek as Gravik used Extremis to regenerate his hand after a nasty stab. So far, it's a crazy combination of powers from some crazy heroes and villains, all topped off with the regenerative powers of Extremis. The Super Skrulls are an unstoppable force, and the Avengers better watch out, cause these shape-shifting bad boys are about to shake up the Marvel Universe like never before. Heat manipulation done and dusted. The Super Skrull is one hot tamale with a talent for playing with fire, literally. First up, we've got Pyrokinesis. That's a fancy word for the Super Skrull's mental ability to control ambient heat energy. Oh yeah, he can turn up the heat with just a thought. And that's not all. The Super Skrull can take things up a notch by transforming his whole body or parts of it into a fiery plasma-like state whenever he feels like it. That's right, he's a walking inferno like the Human Torch. Wanna see some cool tricks? These Super Skrull can generate fiery shapes from any part of his body, like long streams of fire. There's more. With a little mental stimulation, he can form a fiery jet from his feet, sending him soaring through the skies like a comet. Fight? Check. The Super Skrull isn't just playing with fire, he's absorbing it too. No need to worry about burning out, cause this guy can gulp down infinite amounts of heat like it's a summer barbecue. Force field and invincibility, check. The Super Skrull is more than just a fiery spectacle. Oh no, this shape-shifting wonder can also pull off some mind-bending invisibility tricks. First up, we've got the mental prowess to manipulate ambient cosmic energy. There's some next-level Jedi stuff right there. With a wave of his green hand, he can turn himself invisible, disappearing into thin air like Houdini. But the Super Skrull isn't just about blending into the background. He's got a whole bag of psionic force field tricks up his sleeve. With some serious concentration, he can conjure up invisible force fields in all shapes and sizes, rectangular planes, cylinders, globes, domes, cones, you name it. It's like he's playing cosmic Minecraft. So when you're facing off against the Super Skrull, don't think you've got him figured out. He's got more than just fire and fury in his cosmic arsenal. Mind manipulation immunity? Nah, this is some serious brain-bending antics. The Super Skrull gets snagged by the villainous Master Khan, who decides to play puppet master with our shape-shifting friend. Using his brainwashing mojo, Khan makes the Super Skrull think he's no longer a cosmic powerhouse, but a regular kid named Bobby Wright. As Bobby Wright, the poor Super Skrull believes he's got some gnarly superpowers along with a terminal illness from an alien spore. Man, that's one heck of a twist. Feeling all bad for the kid, Iron Fist and Luke Cage decide to show him the ropes and take him on some superhero adventures. They probably thought they were being good Samaritans, but little did they know what they were getting into. Here's where things get messy. Bobby, aka the Super Skrull, can't control his crazy powers. He almost ends up turning Iron Fist into a crispy sidekick, which is definitely not part of the superhero job description. Eventually, reality comes knocking, and the Super Skrull gets a much-needed reminder of his true identity. No more playing pretend as Bobby Wright. He's Skrull, the powerhouse Super Skrull. Can they shapeshift? The Super Skrull is one heck of a shapeshifter, just like his Skrull buddies. It's just like having a costume party with a twist. The Super Skrull can rearrange the very molecules of his body at will. He can morph into any form, shape or being he sets his green eyes on. It's like a shape-shifting cocktail of possibilities. He's not just your run-of-the-mill shapeshifter. Oh no, he's got some superhero impersonation skills. You know those fabulous members of the Fantastic Four? Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman, the Human Torch, and the Thing? Yeah, those guys. The Super Skrull can imitate their appearances like a pro. He's not just going for a costume change. The Super Skrull can also mimic their powers. It's like he's having a Fantastic 4-in-1 special, stretching like Mr. Fantastic, turning invisible like the Invisible Woman, blazing with fiery flames like the Human Torch, and getting all rock solid like the Thing. So, when you're dealing with the Super Skrull, keep in mind they are the master of deception, and you never know when he'll pull off a superhero makeover right before your eyes. Can they reproduce? The Super Skrulls might be cosmic powerhouses, but at their core, they are still part of the Skrull species, and you know what that means. They can totally get their reproduction engine on. When it comes to Skrulls reproducing, it's a bit of a different twist. Skrull women don't go through the whole giving birth thing like humans do. Nope, they lay eggs, just like the reptilian ancestors. And what do you call those cute little Skrull babies? Well, they are called hatchlings. Yep, just like those adorable baby reptiles you see in nature documentaries. Even though they're reptilian, these hatchlings have a little mammalian surprise for you. When they are small, they actually suckle like mammals. It's like they've got a little bit of everything going on. The Skrulls are all about inclusivity and cosmic mingling. They're capable of some hybrid reproduction magic too. That means they can get cozy with humans and Kree, and who knows what kind of cosmic offspring that might lead to. So at the end of the day, the Super Skrulls might be a challenge, but they're still part of the grand cosmic circle of life with their reptilian roots and egg-laying ways. It's like having a space zoo of different species in the Marvel Universe.
Just like them.
Are they immortal? Even with all their cosmic goodness, Super Skrulls aren't exactly immortal. They might be a powerful cocktail of abilities, but they still have their limits. Just ask Cretinol and Rund, two Super Skrulls who learned it the hard way. Cretinol was an extraordinary cosmic force, harnessing the lightning-fast agility of Black Panther, the incredible speed of Quicksilver, and the awe-inspiring density and mass control similar to Vision's abilities. Together, this amalgamation made Cretinol an unstoppable powerhouse. That's one impressive combo, but even with all that, she couldn't escape the fate that awaited her. She captured Mr. Fantastic, but in the final battle against Varanke, she met her untimely end in a battle with the Crusader. In the Secret Invasion event, Roland as a Super Skrull became an incredible force by assimilating the powers of Cyclops, Colossus, Wolverine and Nightcrawler. This combination of abilities made Roland a fearsome and versatile opponent capable of wielding the strengths of multiple iconic mutants. That's a recipe for an epic showdown. But alas, even with all those awesome abilities, he couldn't cheat death. Ms. Marvel got the better of him, sealing his fate. So there you have it. Super Skrulls might be superpowered, but immortality isn't on their menu.
Just like them.
Marvelous verdict. In conclusion, The Super Skrulls are the elite shock troops of the Skrull Empire, equipped with an impressive array of powers derived from various cosmic entities. Their genetic enhancements grant them the abilities of Earth's mightiest heroes and other alien beings, making them intimidating opponents and master infiltrators. As time passes, we can't help but wonder what other surprises these shape-shifting warriors have in store for us. Their insane abilities make them thrilling characters in the ever-evolving saga of the MCU, so brace yourselves for the cosmic rollercoaster that is the Super Skrulls. They are ready to shake up the Marvel Universe like never before. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.